Wanakameliwa ungena kuithemba lapha nesifika. Ebambi bona basho ukuthi ibhakanile. Lesifike enento ukuthi kufanele siba container. Sase siyaqhubeka. Ngizabhaka. Yathi laba bekhona. Uzulu ayikindaba yakhe. Lambe mahlangu. Akintazenza PSL. Mehlala kule cross khona abenze decision. Morisi. Akuyena umuntu okuzala. Lo muntu ofanele simdayisele oChippa United. Ngithenga ukuthi membuya second half ngifaka uMemele, uMorrison. Waqala ukuthi ndoda emnyama ibhakanile iyakhe. Ngabe ngiqeda. Zontela ngomphahlelo. Zontela ngoDaniel Cardoso. Yini? Umolangwana yamvuma. Engushoyo. Siphakama bhakanile. Xesha lifike.
It's been a long time since we wanted to do this thing. Myself, I'm Max, chilling with
Kevin.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin. I think.
Yeah, we just.
No, I think we can introduce. Podcast 90 minutes. We call it 90 minutes. 90 minutes. So 90 minutes, episode 1. Let's go. We're going to talk about football, everything football, from the Premier League, mostly European football, but
Premier League, La Liga, and obviously the League One is becoming
the coach is there.
Now.
The coach is there. But
the farm.
Yeah, let me see what you have here. You
wanna check the sheet?
Yes. Football is back, Mr. Kevin. Football is back. What do you want to say about that?
Welcome, guys. We're back. The season has started. The transfers have been done. Although we're still looking forward to some amazing transfers. I think we're still gonna have some major upsets.
Who do you think is going to make the biggest signing yet? What's the
for
biggest
now?
signing?
I think. The thing is, we currently we have Mbappe.
Who's we?
He might leave.
I'm
saying we have general European football.
No, I see. I don't see.
In terms of big transfers, we might have Mbappe. He might leave
for Madrid, obviously.
He might go to Madrid. But the thing is, I feel like himself also. I think he wants to play with Neymar and Messi
first
for
at
least one season, and then maybe he can leave. And then we also have Lewandowski. Do you see Lewandowski, boy? Lewandowski, they said he wants to leave. He wants a new challenge from Bayern.
What do you think? I think Liverpool is the perfect.
I
know Liverpool doesn't have money, but they've been the biggest shout, and I think it would be the perfect team for him if he wants to step up.
Honestly, I never thought of Liverpool because of obviously
City.
Finances. Because I really thought when he said he wants to leave, I thought he was going to go to Man City because he has been coached by Pep before, and because they don't know with Harry Kane. And looking at the previous match, the first game of the season, you could see that Man City really need a striker. They really need that focal point in the front.
This conversation of Man City needing a striker, it's puzzling because they've Gabriel Jesus on the bench.
Yeah, but
imagine.
Come on, boy. We know that Gabriel Jesus is not. I think he's not up to standard.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's just me, but that guy doesn't score, man. Yeah, he drops back. That's what I like about him.
Defensive style.
Yeah, he drops back.
He's a Roberto baby.
He loves being involved in the game. He's got skills and all that. But I'm that guy. There's just something off about him. Now, if you're getting Lewandowski, that's 40 goals a season, boy, guaranteed.
So you think he's going to
But the problem is that now it's the Premier League. I don't know. I think if they can't get Harry Kane, he might go to City.
Oh yeah.
It depends. And looking at if Harry Kane doesn't go to City this season, it means next season there will be a fight for him. Because remember you were telling me about United.
Yes,
they might go for Harry Kane next season.
But and the thing with City, okay, let me just tell you what to me now. What do I think? I think the biggest one is going to be Harry Kane. I think even if Lewandowski goes, he will never go for that high fee. He will go for like 40M. Not more than 60.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Think.
And
so it's not
Bayern,
going to be that big of a move wherever he goes.
And the Bayern, they said they want 110.
110.
So that's very 110 million pounds. That's a lot of money, man. For Lewandowski. And Lewandowski is over 30, guys. Like he's old.
They just don't want him to
leave. It really doesn't make sense.
No, they just don't want to leave. But I think Harry Kane is going to push for a move to City, and eventually City are going to pay the man.
But do you think Daniel Levy will agree though? That guy seems very stubborn, that guy. And Harry Kane signed the contract which binds him there for 6 years. I think maybe he's in his second year of the contract. I don't know.
I think the only way they refuse is if they slap a huge price tag on him. If they say 160, and once you give someone a price tag, then the onus is on the other teams that want him. The same thing they did with Grealish, because with Grealish, when he signed a new contract, there was a clause that we are going to put 100 million price tag on you, release clause. We are hoping that no one pays it, so it's our way of refusing. But if anyone comes and pays it, we'll let you go, and City have done that. And I think if Daniel Levy puts on a price tag on Harry Kane, then it's a go for City. Then
I agree. If they put a price tag, it means then now they want to. They're allowing the move. But I just don't understand these players though sometimes, because how can you sign such a contract, a 6-year contract with Spurs? Like, it's Tottenham, guys. Those niggas, they can't win trophies to save their lives. But those niggas last won the League Cup. 2008, come on, guys, and you signed a 6-year contract.
No, but when was the last time? When was the last time he signed? Did he sign an extension? Because if he signed an extension, then he killed himself. Because I was thinking,
it was an extension.
Oh yeah, then he killed himself.
6 years. But the thing is, I think it was because that time they still had Pochettino, and I think they were going to the final. So maybe he was too excited.
Yeah, it was a big project.
Yeah, it was like, and then they came back the season after the final.
Then they sacked Pochettino.
Like, fucking shit. They were horrible. Yeah. So now it's coming back to biting, because now.
And Daniel Levy doesn't want with his players. He's a good negotiator when it comes to other players if he wants to bring them to the club. Yeah. But himself letting them go, it's a big problem.
Yeah, especially with Harry Kane, man. Like Harry Kane is he's a top player. Like you can't just let go of Harry Kane.
But with maybe it's a Pep thing. Because I think they're saying Kane is 160. What I've heard, around 160, and Haaland is 75. That's the price tag right now. Yeah. And he might leave next season. But if he leaves next season, I don't think he'll leave for more than 100, because I think it's there in his contract. And City have a chance to actually pop less than half the price that they want to pay for a Kane.
Can they pay that this season to get Haaland this season?
They can pay it to get Haaland, and Haaland is still young. How old is Haaland? But he's still young, and it's probably Pep. It's probably Pep as well.
The thing with City as well, they need City. They need instant success. They can't be grooming players right now, because they've been wanting to win the Champions League.
So now
you want a proven guy who's gonna come there and fire quickly, and then you move on. Yeah. But that's that. And also talking about transfers and all that. I mean, I don't understand why they move on transfers. Like, transfer window, it closes like I think 31 August. Yeah. And the league has already started. I feel like we should go into the new season knowing this is the squad, because now Harry Kane is a Tottenham. And then how on the 31st he's gone. Pogba is at United, and then gone. Like,
also unsettles the team. It also unsettles the fantasy Premier League players, because you definitely cannot play Harry Kane because you don't know where he stands with the manager, whether he's leaving or not. But they tried it. They tried it a few seasons ago. I think there was last season, if not the season before. Yeah. But they did it for the Premier League only. They said Premier League, once it starts, then there are no transfers. But it was unfair because all the other leagues could sign players from the Premier League. Now you can't replace someone that they've bought. But
then you have to conform to other leagues.
But I think they should, when the season starts, they should have finalized every transfer.
But it is what it is. Some things you can't change.
Yeah. And then what's next?
Yeah, looking at last weekend's matches, boy.
What do you think? What do
Premier
you
League.
think of the season?
It's back.
What do you think? I think it's back.
That shit is entertaining, man.
Yo,
I started by watching the Friday game. You watched the Friday game?
Yeah, that Arsenal.
It was beautiful, man.
With the fans.
With the fans, exactly.
Yo.
I feel like if there were no fans,
Yo.
Brentford probably, maybe it could have been a draw because they were playing well.
Yeah, but
with
the
fans, man,
with
you
the
just
fans.
knew they had to win.
It
They
felt
had to win,
complete.
and it was brilliant, man.
It was.
Because last season, honestly, football was starting to disappear because of the lack of fans. But now,
it felt like a training match. It felt like City are just perfecting what they do on a normal basis on their training grounds. Just now they're playing against another team, so they have to,
with the fans, especially that first goal. You have to checking at the history of Brentford. Those niggas, they haven't been in the Premier League. I think they haven't been, since they changed the Premier League.
And they
haven't been there. And they beat Arsenal. Obviously, like Arsenal, we know it's always always the team to beat. Like if you can't beat Arsenal, you don't want to survive relegation. But that team, the first thing to do now, if you are coming from the championship, you have to survive relegation.
And then
you don't want to go back. Yeah. So you have to chow Arsenal, guys.
It's one.
Wow. If you don't chow Arsenal, you're not serious.
No, but honestly, I think Arsenal are on I don't think it's looking good for it. I know it's only the first game, but I don't think it's looking good for it. I think they're going to finish top 8.
Yeah. I think the best they can finish is Europa. Is 8.
I think the best
they can Europa.
Their biggest achievement, if they can go and play European football.
Europa will be a good achievement. Yeah. But I think 10th, 8th. Yeah, that's where they're probably gonna finish. Because guys, come on, we got Leicester. Leicester top 6 team.
Yeah, top 6. Leicester
is the top 6 team.
They've actually replaced Arsenal in that conversation.
Exactly.
Because they have a good coach and they have a good squad. And they compete.
They have good players, man. Yes. They bought that new guy.
Daka. They passed in Daka from I forgot from where, but they also they got passed in Daka.
Yeah.
Who else did
I think they also bought
they got Vestergaard.
Exactly, that's the guy I wanted to mention.
They got Vestergaard.
You see, now they're gonna be. I feel like we're coming back to Leicester, having a good season. Pereira is back. Pereira, the right back.
And last season was injured for most part of the. But
most parts because he assisted the second goal.
Like, that very goal.
Yeah, when they won the game coming back from 2-1, from 1-0 down, and then.
But the biggest game of the weekend. What's your biggest game?
Yes, boys, come on. There's no argument.
Yo, you see that one?
Man.
That one.
Top.
It was buzzing.
You see, like, I don't know if they were to say the league is closing today, I'll be content. I'll be happy, boys. I think. It was beautiful.
It was a game of the weekend.
It was beautiful, man.
Especially for
Man
me.
United versus Leeds.
Especially for me, because with the fans back.
Old Trafford.
And
full house. It was full house. Did you guys see at Chelsea? There was empty seats there. I was like,
imagine how
this is so embarrassing. I saw Stamford Bridge, it was empty. Those Abaros, I don't know what was happening. I was like, are we back at the empty end? Because we know Man City, they always have empty seats. But then look at United. Come on, guys.
United,
full house.
Pogba. I think what was disappointing is seeing Arsenal fans actually leave before the match ends. Imagine waiting so many months to watch your football team play, and then they get chowed by okay, it doesn't matter the result, but now you have to leave before the match ends because you are disappointed.
That was so sad, man.
But it was just Arsenal being Arsenal.
Yeah, but also I feel like Brentford, they had to win, man.
No, they had to.
The crowd was behind.
But did you hear the crowd at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
Yo.
Boy, I'm saying when the first goal went in, who scored the first goal?
It was Bruno.
Yo. Man, I was sitting here with Rudolph. I was like, wow. Man, it was. I was watching it. Amazing, man. It was amazing, man.
I think we're waiting for Wi-Fi because we're scared, and then I was waiting for the TV rooms were not working, so I was watching on my phone, and Mackenzie was there, and like all the chairs were there.
Was it full there, really?
Yeah, it was. I think the tournament there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but because minutes before that, Pogba missed something. Because he was supposed to score that. I think he had a one-on-one.
Oh yeah. I remember what the left foot, the one in which-
I could feel
already
something.
he's like,
Something is
"Terrible,
coming.
We're gonna win."
Something is coming. Then he mouthed that assist.
Yeah.
That first time assist, then Bruno did justice.
Exactly.
And a week ago, just exactly a week ago, when we were playing Everton in a friend,
Yeah.
Bruno scored that free kick. And before, they were fans. Bruno. They were saying his name.
This is the first time Bruno was in front of a full Old Trafford in the Premier League.
No. When he came,
it was when we signed him, it was before Corona.
It was before Corona.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
no,
he played half a season when things were normal.
Oh,
I think,
okay,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
See,
But it was beautiful, man, because a week ago against Everton, he had
amazing.
actually scored a free kick.
Yeah.
And he
I saw that
did the
free
same celebration, and I saw people on Twitter saying, Bruno Fernandes, you can't celebrate like this.
It's passion, guys. It's passion.
It was passion.
I love seeing
It was
those kind of things
passion.
from players.
And a week later, Carbon Copy does the same celebration, same
Exactly.
corner, to show you this is what it does.
Pogba replicated the celebration of Bruno. Hi guys. I remember because we scored first, and then Leeds straight after halftime.
After halftime, they scored a goal.
They equalized.
Yeah.
And the guys were like, I was like, come on guys, relax. I can. Like, we're gonna win.
You see,
I was like, we're gonna win. The moment it was like 2-1, 3-1. I think it was like 2 quick goals.
that game I saw.
And I was like, this is gonna be 5-1. I could tell that was gonna be at least 5-1.
That game I saw it that was going to end that way. Maybe we're not going to win 5. Maybe by 5-4, 4-3. But I saw there were goals. And when they scored, halftime, you just watch YouTube ads or YouTube videos for that 15 minutes. Then we come back. When we're coming back and we're still setting up to watch the second half, then I see on my phone it's 1-1. Who scored? Erling or something?
Yeah. It was a beautiful
goal. But I didn't see it. I saw it on my phone, but I didn't panic.
Yeah.
Then we opened up. I think 2 minutes after we opened up.
No, guys. Like I think I've always said this. There is no one in world football right now who plays with such charisma, like as Pogba does. Like the guy,
I think,
come on, guys. Did you see the assist to Bruno, the one on top over the defenders?
I saw it.
Man, the guy was looking at the sky. He was executing that pass.
I see that one.
I was like, this is world class, guys.
That one.
Pogba.
And that one, those ones were like proper assists, not like a pass, like a proper pass. That one for Greenwood. Sure.
From his own half, and it was so simple. So simple. And I've got to give it to Greenwood. That was a good run and a good finish.
It did justice. And what I liked, just to conclude about this match, because we're going on and on with it now. But just to conclude on that match, you see, what I liked and what I've seen differently, I think McTominay playing in a different team where he's like the main man when he's playing for Scotland, it helped him a lot because he knows now that if I sit back in the midfield and do nothing, probably nothing is going to happen. Same thing with Fred. In the Copa America, Fred was shit as usual. But I think playing at that level and seeing that you can actually play with good players like Neymar, they demand the ball every time. You can't be stagnant and be at the same place. It made him realize that I actually must do better. Because what I saw in that game, because normally what you see when you watch any United game, you're going to see McTominay here and Fred side by side. The only pass that Fred will pass is going to pass McTominay or is going to pass back. But this time, there was tempo, they were moving, they were interchanging.
But which position do you want? Because I think now Pogba plays more on the left side.
Yeah, they play.
Because now they play McTominay and Fred and Bruno. But where do you prefer him to play? And when our Rashford come back, they start putting in Sancho and Cavani's back. How do you think the team should look like in terms of maybe formation and all that? Should we play Fred alone?
No,
Because someone was suggesting that maybe we should play Fred alone and then Pogba
what I think in terms of that, I think the perfect way is to, because now we're playing two people, but the role of one man. Because McFred is like, we have two, so now we must play proper. And I think to get everything, to get the best out of the team and out of everyone, you must play your best players in their best position.
Yeah.
Paul Pogba is a central midfielder. That's a central midfield. But now he has to play on the wing because we have to play McFred.
Yeah.
And they take up 2 positions. If we play...
Yeah, they take 2
and now we can't
positions,
play Matic because Matic is low.
It's low,
But
yes.
if you can get a proper CDM,
Yeah, exactly.
then you can play that one.
Alone there.
Yeah, he can play... Can keep the same formation 4-2-3-1. But if you have a dedicated CDM, then Pogba can play alongside him. And then you have Rashford, you have Bruno, then you have Greenwood on the right. We have Sancho as well, then you have Cavani.
The thing with me is that, I mean, I don't want to limit Pogba, guys. And I feel like when we play, if we play Pogba more back or defensive, you're limiting that guy. That guy is brilliant going
I know what you're
and,
saying.
And he needs someone like Kante.
Yeah, I know. That's
Cover the
yeah.
whole ground.
And if
so now, if we're gonna bring back Rashford and he plays on the left wing, and then now you bring back Pogba to midfield because Bruno can never play.
It's CM.
He
must be closer to the striker.
Yeah, he has to be further up.
Yeah.
Now and then bring Pogba back. I won't be happy. I know he can do the defensive work and it's very good, but I want him up there.
No,
honestly, I prefer him playing on the left wing because I know we've played that man at the middle, and I was not happy, and he was not like because if you can check last season when he was playing, he had a lot of good games last season, and he was playing that position, that left wing position. I really don't know. It's gonna be up to Ole to see where he can play Pogba.
Yeah, but you see with France, they had one. They were playing 4-4-2, right? Yeah, they were playing 4-4-2 France. Sometimes they played 3-5, but it was always with Kante. Yeah. That's why I'm saying if you get a CDM, obviously there's no CDM as good as Kante in world football right now, but a proper CDM. Indeed, he rise. I don't think Aninges is a CTM. Even Kamavinga, I don't think is a CTM. But if you can get a proper one, that he will do the covering job for Pop. So he played Pop in that position that he wants. Then, because even when he was playing for France, it's not like he was playing central midfield and was defensive. But you saw those passes. And with that central midfield of Pop, he's never central. Yeah. He wants to drift to the side so that he can do those crossfield passes.
Yes.
He always wants to be on the side. He doesn't want to be central so that he mouths those passes. Yeah. And I feel like if you get a proper CDM, then we can play Popper there. But as long as we have McFred, I think they must just keep on. I think Ole is good with finding positions for players, and he's just done it with Pop. Because what he did in the weekend by playing Pop on the left wing, allowed Mason Greenwood to also, because he was a striker, but he was also drifting wide and Pop. To
the left. But that's that, because now we'll end up talking about United.
Now it's going to be United.
Because we can't stop talking about United.
Now it's going to
United. So what did you think about the Man City Tottenham game? It was also a good game. I really enjoyed the game.
Oh, no. When did you play? Sunday?
Played Sunday, played Sunday.
Oh, that one I think I only started. Oh, I started from the get-go. Yeah. But I think I was a little bit distracted. So I won't say what happened. But what I saw is that Son is back. And Son is back with business. Son,
guys. Son is a mega star. That
so
guy is a superstar.
Ronaldo is back.
The guy is a superstar, and we even we underrate the guy. And he also signed a new contract at Spurs, which means
I think it's a good move for
his future
for him, because not a lot of he's Korean, eh? Not a lot of Korean players survive in any league, and if you have managed to make your stamp or your name, especially in a league like the Premier League, I think even trying to change a team is going to be far-fetched. You might not work out now. You have to go back home, or you have to.
But are we not gonna have the same situation as Harry Kane, where now
how old
he's not winning things?
How old is he?
I don't know. He's what?
28. Yeah, probably. Probably 28. But I think if it depends on how long the contract is. Because if it's 3 years, I think he can still play 3 years. And if it's 3 years, then he can at least leave before the last year.
Yeah. The guy Son is good. But what I saw from the game, for me, when I saw the game, it was more like a Mourinho type of play that was happening.
Oh, yeah.
City had a lot of the ball. and then Tottenham were just counter.
But Nuno is smart. Nuno is smart. Nuno is smart.
Probably. Yeah, Nuno is smart.
I think
but
Nuno
all I was seeing there, it was just Bergwijn taking the ball, run, give it to Son, and then Son provided the magic. It was a brilliant goal because I think he had 2 chances which were like similar. The first one, it hit Cancelo on the side, and then it went out. I was like, that was gonna score if it didn't hit Cancelo. And then he came back again. I was like, this time he's gonna kill them.
Son,
and he murdered them. And then they were defending. They were defending well. Spurs were defending well. Sanchez, I think I think they were defending well. And the thing with City as well, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't play De Bruyne from the start.
No, I think there was an injury scare. I think it was the last preseason friendly. Got him and Foden, I think. But I think Foden had been out even before that match. But I think it was just there. And also, their Manchester City, even if Kevin De Bruyne is outside, they're actually not as good as him, but you can't complain. It's not like they brought in a P-Tech player, G. But
some people were a bit skeptical of the performance of Grealish. He holds the ball too much.
But what I liked about Grealish...
But it seems like...
what I liked is that he brings that thing that they brought him for. Like, he demands the ball. In City, even De Bruyne, when he plays, he doesn't demand the ball like that. He does not demand... He doesn't want to take on players. And Grealish, when I saw him, he wants to be that player. And I mean, Spurs were defensive when we were good. We were good. What are City playing next? Burnley or I think I'm not
City,
sure.
They're playing Norwich. I think
Norwich. And you will see. I think you'll see the best. You'll see the best.
And they're at home now.
Yeah, you'll see the best of Grealish there.
I think Grealish, he will have a good season because Pep is a good coach, as we know.
Yeah, he's a good coach, and also he's English, so the media is always going to be behind him. They will never say
their boy.
Just like Sterling, I think Sterling has been average for the last 2 seasons, especially last season. It's been average, Sterling, but because he's English, you'll never hear that enough. So I think at least the English text is protecting him.
Sterling does get the stick sometimes, guys. Sterling. Sometimes he gets a lot of stick, but
do you think it's good enough? Do you think it's good enough for that position? That he plays. I think it's
come on, guys. The guy scored a lot of goals in that record-breaking season. They had Sunny.
Yes.
He scored a lot of goals. Remember the goal against Southampton? Like, he was scoring a lot of crucial goals. I just don't understand what happened.
No, I understand. But even when he scored those goals, I think he had just good coaching and positioning, and he had a good understanding of the team because those De Bruyne crosses and far post tap-ins, even Son was doing that. And I mean, if you know that it's going to happen, anyone can be in that position. I mean, anyone can be in that position and score. Do you remember that Sterling they bought from Liverpool?
Yeah.
That Sterling that was playing with Suarez.
Yes.
That was like the closest thing to...
I think he was good.
That was the closest thing to... Maybe not Grealish, but the way he was demanding the ball and was eliminating players and creating chances. Not the scoring. Now he was scoring, it's fine.
And I feel like people sometimes they make it look like Sterling was like complete trash before he went to City. And the guy was good at Liverpool.
Good. I think now
because they even almost won the league with him
with Suarez, and he was that good. I think he was wearing number 10.
He was playing
or number 7. No, I'm not sure. Suarez was wearing number 7.
Was Suarez.
Yeah,
but he was
sensational.
And then obviously he went to Man City.
But I don't think it's bad. I just think he's lost his magic. It's like he's lost his magic. Yeah, although he's scored, I think he has become I won't say world class, but he's someone you can count on that if he's on your starting. I think maybe he will at least score. He will at least score.
Yeah, he should go back to form. He'll be okay. Let's talk about Liverpool, because now Van Dijk is back. And they won 3-0.
Liverpool.
Salah obviously scored again.
Salah was my captain in fantasy, so that's a tick. But
did you watch the game?
I didn't watch the game. Let me actually let you, because you watched the game. I think I
did watch the game. I feel like they are not back to their that title winning Liverpool.
Yeah.
That one, the press.
But
and
also
the season before.
Yeah.
It was too much. But Salah is a world-class player, guys. Like, I feel like the guy is underrated.
He will always
that
score.
Guy scores every
And
game.
you see that goal that he scored.
The guy is...
No one scored. He scored a goal, a FIFA goal. Like, you're going to cut in and then shoot. He scored that goal, but in real life, and he makes sure
the guy plays. But I was still worried about Mane, because when I watched the game, we have an
body
issue,
language.
guys.
Body language.
We have an issue. The guy, I think, is low on confidence. It's a mess, man. I don't know. It's like the same Mane from last season.
Yeah, but
that's coming back to this. Because I thought maybe he was gonna start the season well. Because now you can't even check on players.
Because last season he just said.
He's not even making complete passes. I really don't know what's wrong with Mane, guys. I think it's confidence issues.
Yeah.
I really wish he comes back. Because now if he doesn't catch form,
then they are worse.
Because
it's like they're back with Van Dijk, but they've lost one of their attackers.
Yeah, but Van Dijk, he looked good.
Van Dijk has always been good.
They were just
always
there to say he can improve on that.
Yeah, I think it's been...
There was some positioning that he was doing there.
Even preseason, I think preseason he was exposed. He was not that Van Dijk, but it's understandable.
But who do you think Liverpool should play? Because I think Jota is fighting with Firmino for the lineup.
Jota in the starting lineup anytime. Firmino is a defensive striker. I think they must find him a position in that team. Firmino, he makes scoring like he scores like it's for fun for him. Actually, he's supposed to be the one who's on the scoring chat every week.
But Pella, who's this? Jota is also not a striker.
But he scores. You remember last season before he got injured? I think.
But do you think he can hold the ball like Firmino?
No, he can't.
Because I feel like with strikers, I don't know. For me, I feel like with strikers, one of the most important things is holding the ball. If you get the ball, a long pass. If you can hold the ball and give it to your wingers. And also always being there around
No, I also think
18 area, to finish everything. Because if also with Harry Kane, the guy tracks back, takes the ball, and he gives them. So if who's this?
George?
If Kane is at City and he comes, he takes the ball, gives it to Mahrez, we're in trouble, guys. Yeah. So now with Firmino, I don't know.
I guess what you're saying, because the main reason why Salah and Mane were shining it was also because it drops back and it gives them the right to cut in and score.
And then now,
but now we have a problem with I don't want to say a problem as of yet, but Mane is not firing. Even last season he wasn't.
So that's why
definitely
should they then take out Mane and put Jota?
Never. Mane is good.
They're gonna play him.
Keep playing him. Okay, if you don't play him, who are you going to play? Honestly, who are you going to play? Unless it's that bad.
They should give him penalties. I feel like his confidence is down. That's what I can see from him.
There's a lot of things that are going on.
Yeah, but otherwise, Liverpool had a convincing win, 3-0. I think. It was convincing. But and then Chelsea also they had a 3-0 win. But with Chelsea, I feel like Chelsea they're just hard to crack. Like there's a code there that's very, very difficult to crack.
And I think it's the coach.
And now those niggas, they don't play beautiful football.
But they win.
They don't play beautiful football, but they win.
And I think Chelsea have the biggest surprise this is, I think. Because when I was thinking and I was looking and I'm looking the top 4 come end of the season, in my mind I thought maybe number 4, but I think not. I think they probably win more games than Manchester United.
No way. Okay. It's up for debate.
I think so. I think they will just edge United. But we still have a long way to go. Because they have the manager and they have the players. We have the players, but we don't have the manager.
Yeah, I think Chelsea, just because they had to beat, it's very difficult to beat Chelsea, I think, from my opinion. It's very, very difficult.
Especially the top 6. I think they probably get shot by one of those small teams when they'll go and they change the lineup to rest players and then maybe...
Because I remember when Chelsea played, they played just after United. And I was so bored. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
It was
and then,
never that thing, but they got the
the way
results.
they were winning.
They got the results.
That guy was Alonso, free kick. I could tell even before, I was like, this one is going to go in. And then the new boy, I was also happy to see new players. The new boy at Chelsea, I think he was playing... Chalobah.
Yeah,
I watched defense.
Yeah.
Central defense.
I also watched him midweek.
Because
even midweek, they were just playing like an average team against Villarreal.
But they will come back with a win, boy.
But they won, and I think I like that.
But Vele, what do we want as fans? Do we want entertainment? Do we want to win?
With this one, I don't want to talk as a football fan in general because maybe if you're a Chelsea fan, you just like the winning, and they've shown now that they have a formula for winning stuff. They don't have to necessarily play well. They can have the bad season and win the Champions League and win the Super Cup. They will always win something. But me personally, I think I like my teams playing good football because with Mourinho, I mean, we're excited over one game because of the football that we saw. We saw that we can concede, but we were playing good football. And
with Mourinho, we did win. We
were number 2. And we were number 2, but it didn't feel like number 2.
Feel like we
were number
6. I do understand what you mean. But the thing is, like, when you look back at history now, like Chelsea won the Champions League in 2021. And now... It is what it is.
No, but winning is good.
But
winning is good. Winning is good. But I think for Manchester United, you have to win the right way. The right way. You have to win the right way. So you don't want to scrap wins.
And I feel like if Tuchel keeps on going this way, it will be good for Chelsea. Because we know at Chelsea, you have to win. You have to win. If you do not win at Chelsea, guys,
we are gone.
You're out. Even Lampard, he was gonna be gone a long time ago. They just gave him a chance because
he was.
They were not allowed to sign players that season, so they didn't add people. He just brought on new players, which he did very well. I think he played young boys and they were fairly good that season.
Yeah, and they got top 4, right?
And then obviously, and then they spent, and then they were like, dog.
Then Lampard said the players were not good enough.
Not providing, and then
they said how?
Exactly.
They said how? How are these players not good enough? Chelsea, because you played with them last season, and we've added 3 superstars. Superstars. We've also added a goalkeeper for you.
And I feel like that method has always worked for Chelsea over the years.
Yeah,
ever since Mourinho started there.
Yeah, they always.
Got rid of him.
Ancelotti
came. He won the league. They got rid of him. Villa's boss came. I think he didn't win anything that go on. They got rid of him. Di Matteo came. Won the Champions League. And that guy, Pella, remember that Di Matteo is like. It's like a god because now you're winning your first European title
for a team that has never done it.
That's immortality, boy.
It doesn't matter how
he
you
was not good enough, and then they got rid of him.
Yeah,
and then they brought another coaches.
They
brought there was that one from Italy. It's good. Conte.
Yeah.
He won. He didn't win the next season.
They let him go.
Let him go. So that's it works for Chelsea because now Chelsea, it means they always win the league. At least every 4 years or every 3 years, Chelsea will be winning the league.
They have titles for days. They have titles for days. They have trophies.
And now I'm even getting scared because now they have 2.
They are coming, and the
United
third one.
The third one is what 3.
There's 3, and it's
they're gonna catch us, guys. I mean, I don't want to be caught by Chelsea.
I'm scared for Manchester United. I don't think it's looking
caught by Chelsea.
I don't think it's looking good for Manchester United.
Yeah, but okay, that's
because even Liverpool, they are 1 league title away
from catching up. But with Liverpool, I don't care because they won't like those other.
And Liverpool are a big club.
It's their first Premier League.
And
in terms of Premier League,
but league titles, no.
League title, okay, yeah,
because the only thing we have is number 20. They are going to get their 20 if the next time they win it, they are 20.
But from what I see, they're not gonna get number 20 this season.
Okay,
it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
They're not gonna get.
Yeah,
and it's like I feel like United will be on top of Liverpool at the end of the season.
I think so as well.
United is gonna be on top. But okay.
But let's watch at least 5 games, then we can come back to the table. Yeah.
Yeah, and then La Liga.
La Liga is dusted. La Liga is gone.
But Barcelona had a good game. I watched the highlights. They had a good game. Braithwaite scored 2 goals.
They call him Goatweight.
He even said on Twitter,
What they say?
I don't.
I do my talking on the pitch. Come on.
Like,
Two goals.
What the fuck are you saying? That guy is feeling like Messi.
It's
now.
the face of La Liga,
Yeah, the
boy.
face
It's the
of
face of La Liga, boy.
When
The
they
whole
got the
league.
Camp Nou, now they're going to watch Brathwaite. What the fuck?
Mr. Cotway.
Yeah. I know. Can you leave that man alone?
No,
that man
but-
must flourish there.
No, but quickly with La Liga, I think the league is dusted, but
Who's gonna win the league? Who do you think will win the league?
it's too early.
Yeah, I think Madrid. But yeah, it's too early.
It's too early. I'm a Barcelona fan, I know, but I think the squad that Barcelona has compared to
Madrid.
Madrid is fine because they've experienced players, they've booked Cruz and they've signed Alaba. But I just don't think their front three.
Yeah,
is
but I
firing
think
good enough.
that will. I think you'll deliver this season, unless if you get injured again.
Yeah,
If he
no.
doesn't get injured,
They
think
still have
he'll
Benzema. They still have Benzema.
and
so-
they have Karim as well.
Yeah, no, I think Benzema is the
Benzema,
face of
yeah,
is the face of La Liga actually because
Basically,
he's a
yeah.
good striker.
Yeah, he
And I
is.
saw he signed a new contract.
Yeah. Madrid.
Perez
Even
doesn't
Carvajal
play.
signed a new
Yo.
contract. Yeah,
Perez
is-
doesn't play.
He has been moving.
No, but
He's been moving.
I think the authorities in La Liga, I don't know the full story behind the capping wages and capping, but they've killed the league. I was looking.
Yeah, because I also heard that Memphis, he was registered like 2 days before the match.
a day
because
before
PK are allowed for them to cut his wages.
to cut his wage. And
Or else Memphis was not
Yeah.
going to play. And Memphis is the one who provided PK.
it was a good signing.
Yeah, and
It was a good
I think
signing.
he'll
It's
be
a
good
pity.
player there.
It's a pity. I won't see him at least play with Messi because I would have liked to see. Because like he's not Neymar, but he likes to make things happen on his own. And Barcelona have been dependent on Messi for the longest time. At least he was the one to take on
But
players. on
is
the
La
other
Liga
side.
still watchable?
Personally, I will
You
watch
think
it.
you'll watch?
I'll watch it because Barcelona is still there, and that's my
I
team.
think
And I think
people have been saying, we're
it's
not
not
going to watch
all-
La Liga. And guys, there's still something there. Madrid.
No,
think
but
Madrid,
what I think, Kevin, is that with maybe it's too soon to say, but with the league, the TV that we watch, let me not say the name, but with the TV that we have and the broadcaster, them not acquiring La Liga, no, not La Liga,
French.
yeah,
football.
French League One right as of yet. It kind of forces us to go back and still watch Messi and still watch Barcelona, I mean, and the whole La Liga. But if they switch to say now we're not showing it at all, now it means you must try and stream. And
If they're not showing La Liga.
yeah, if it doesn't play on live TV and on regular TV, now it means you must go and stream it somewhere else, which is difficult. And I don't think I will go
Yeah, I think
through so much effort to stream Barcelona, at least right now. But the fact that they're still showing it on live TV and they still have their slots, I think.
yeah.
But La Liga is not.
Let's
dead
watch
yet.
La Liga. Yeah, it's not dead yet.
It's
And
not
I feel
dead.
like
And
sometimes La Liga, there's good football there, guys.
there's good and there's
The structure of
there's
the
a-
teams
and-
there. I feel
yeah,
like they're very
and-
structured teams. They play beautiful football. Madrid is still a
And-
team to watch.
and with
But
Messi-
you can still watch Barcelona.
And with Messi gone, I think
Yeah.
we still have Barcelona has a good crop of young players because now they're forced to take players from
Yeah,
the
I also
academy.
wish Ansu Fati should come
they
back
have
now.
Pedri, they have Ansu Fati, they have this Demir, they have a lot of young players. They just need
And I always love
experience
watching
here.
Frankie.
Yeah, I think Frankie
always
has
love
come of
watching
age.
Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie has come
I
of
always
age
love
now.
watching Frankie.
But Frankie versus Valverde, what do you think?
Valverde is a machine, guys.
And
The
I
guy
understand.
is a beast.
They are two different players in my
They're
opinion.
like that, they're very different because
Valverde
I think,
drives
is-
forward and he's a good tackler.
Exactly. He's
De Jong
very-
can play
he's very,
can
very-
even play centre back because he's good on the ball and he's good with the passes. I don't think Valverde is that good of a passer. He's a decent passer, but he has the drive. He has energy and he's a box to box. With Frank, I think he's just a good footballer. I think. Yeah.
And then the farm, French League One, they've acquired the biggest player on the planet.
But I still think it's the Farmers League.
Yeah, it's still a farm.
Now it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse.
Yeah, exactly, boy. Because now you're like, we are playing in the league, but it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be more
going
than
to be
farm now.
worse.
Because now you've got the
Now
whole superstars of the league in one team.
They've had a new coach now.
like,
It's going to
come
be
on,
worse.
guys. Yeah,
It's going to be worse.
Yeah.
Now it's
Actually,
going to
I
be
didn't
worse.
look at it that way.
It's going to be worse.
It's gonna be worse.
It's bad for the
farm.
league. It's bad for the league, and I also think we're still looking at it now before the season starts.
Yeah.
It's like, we can't wait to watch PSG in the Champions League. But remember when Neymar signed for them, it was the same thing. We said we couldn't wait to watch the Champions League. What happened? Last 16 Champions League, Real Madrid versus PSG. What happened? Ronaldo.
Yeah, you
Ronaldo killed that whole team. PSG like it was nothing. So it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing to acquire all these stars and then you lose. Because actually, you don't expect PSG to lose against any team in world football right now.
Yeah. But do you think they will win the Champions League?
I think it's too early.
Yeah, I also do.
I think it's too. I think if Manchester United is there, no.
But knockout game, Man United versus PSG, knockout game.
No.
2 legs.
No,
United always have one over PSG, guys.
Yeah, especially with Rashford in Paris.
Rashford in Paris is gonna score.
No, but seriously speaking, I think it's too early. I think
And
based on the
always
throw.
get PSG, eh?
Yeah,
I think they've gotten PSG for the past 2 seasons or 3 seasons. Always get PSG.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
No, we'll see. I think it's also too early to judge. But they should win it on paper.
One
they
thing I'm
should
not
win
looking
it.
forward to is watching Messi at Camp Nou. On the
actually.
That's gonna be so weird, guys. Messi
the only
playing against Barcelona at Camp Nou. How guys?
No, the only fixture that I don't that I don't wish is actually that one. I think it's PSG against everyone, and that's a game to watch. But I don't want to watch PSG against
Barcelona.
Because it's like now Messi.
So
it's Messi, and it's. But don't forget that Ramos still hates Barcelona.
Yeah.
And don't forget that Neymar. I won't say he hates it, but Vela he left, so he has nothing.
Left him Mark as well.
Yeah, and they have Wijnaldum now, the guy who. He's knocked Barca. He knocked them out. Then he snapped them in the last minute for PSG. So I just can't imagine that. But I actually wish it happens now because eventually.
When is the draw, Bill?
26 August. And they've released the nominees for the.
For the UEFA Player of the Season.
Yeah, do you see the midfielder? Oh, is it Player of the Year or it was midfielder?
Player of the Year. Messi's not there. I'm happy. Messi doesn't deserve to be there.
Doesn't
Looking at Champions League, the season, European football as well.
Doesn't deserve
to be there. But it's Jorginho. Is it Jorginho?
It's Jorginho, Kante, and De Bruyne. And I think this one I should give it to Kante.
Yeah, Kante is probably
it deserves it.
You won the Champions League.
And
you had 2, is it 3 men of the match games?
Yeah, and those were the hardest games because
exactly.
The Madrid game and also the final. Those 2 Madrid games.
That's too much. Yeah. That's too much. Man of the match in all of those games. Yeah. So I know that was.
No, let's conclude, Kevin. I think we've run out for a long time. Yeah, Let's look at the fixtures.
We're just looking forward to the
fans. Another weekend.
It's another weekend, and this weekend we have so-called Big Six. You know, like the traditional Big Six in the FPL. Yeah, let's say the first game, Liverpool versus Burnley. What do you think? Obviously,
I think Liverpool will win that one.
Yeah, but remember, Burnley always gives Liverpool a problem, even at Anfield. Because I remember. Yes. The man was joking. He wanted to sign Messi that day. But yeah. Liverpool will win. I think. What's this? Anfield will be too much. But Burnley always gives Liverpool a problem at Anfield still. And then we have Leeds versus Everton. That should be an interesting game.
I think Leeds will win.
Hey.
It's Rafa Benitez versus Marcelo Bielsa.
Yeah,
and Marcelo Bielsa has been with that. I think Rafa Benitez. Yeah,
but
I think it's washed.
Did you see they won though?
I saw they won.
Yeah, and they won coming from behind. That thing gives you a lot of confidence. You come back into the game with momentum.
No, but I feel like in terms of like Rafa Benitez and Marcelo Bielsa is.
Yeah,
it's above. I think it's above.
Yeah.
I think it's above.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. I think it will be an interesting game also. No, so you think Leeds will win?
Yeah.
I think it will be a draw.
Then put your money on it again. That way.
I think it will be a draw.
That way.
Guys, bet for a draw. Leeds versus Everton.
Okay.
It will be a 1-1 draw.
No, but let's quickly
And then,
conclude.
yeah, let's see. United versus Southampton. Obvious.
A 2-0
I'm
win.
looking for.
It's a
I'm
2-0
looking for
win
another
for-
entertaining game.
It's a 2-0
Looking
win.
for another
2-0 win
entertaining
for
game United.
a Greenwood goal and a Cavani goal
Bruno is gonna score, boy.
on Gam.
Remember, Bruno is gonna score.
Okay, but either way, we agree on the score. So
Bruno is gonna
Spurs
score.
and Wolves, it's a draw, I think.
Yeah, and that Wolves.
Yeah,
It's Nuno's previous team,
when they know him.
Yeah, they're probably gonna draw because Spurs even lost yesterday in that Europa whatever.
In the conference. They lost in the conference.
It was 1-0. And the big one of the weekend, Arsenal versus Chelsea.
It's not
Chelsea's
big.
gonna win.
That one, I think it was big years ago when Arsene Wenger was still there. I think right now.
This is the traditional top 6. Guys.
It's Thomas
let's give
versus
Arsenal there.
it's Thomas versus Arteta masterclass.
Arteta.
What do you think?
Arteta is not gonna be smart enough to break that Chelsea code.
No, but
There's
I
a
think-
code in Chelsea, guys, that we have to break.
Okay.
City cannot break the code. I wonder if United can break the code, but we'll see.
But Arsenal,
I think
always,
Chelsea-
but
Chelsea
always
obviously
chow
will
Chelsea.
win.
Remember how they chowed them last season? They out of nowhere when Chelsea was flying high, then Arsenal came. They dusted them 3-0. But
Yeah,
I still think Chelsea will win.
Even though Arsenal are at home, Chelsea's gonna win. I always love Monday night
football.
I always
Football.
love those games, and it's gonna be a good one. West Ham versus Leicester.
Souček and
Suchek. And that side we've got Vardy. Seems like he's back again for the
Firing.
season.
firing from all cylinders.
We've got my man Antonio. I love that guy.
Antonio,
The power that guy has. That guy is a striker, man.
He reminds me
He's
of
a striker, that guy, man. He missed the penalty on the weekend, and then he came back again. He scored. This is my nigga now.
It reminds me of this other man. Who is this
Antonio
other man who
is-
used to celebrate like this? He
Yeah.
He reminds me
I
of that
remember
man.
guy.
He reminds me of
I
that
remember
man.
that guy.
I remember this other time they were playing
remember
United.
that guy.
And I think Tahir was the goalkeeper. And it was like a weak corner, and then it was him for post. The next thing, I saw him celebrate. I knew it was a goal because
You know that guy.
Who was that? No, but
Yeah, I think that's it for this game week.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah, I think that's it for this game week.
Quick before we end, boy, before we conclude the first episode. Fantasy Premier League. Your picks. We are not saying people must pick those players. We're just saying.
Guys, with fantasy, this is also my problem sometimes with fantasy because there are always some obvious things, and if you don't have those obvious things, you are at a disadvantage. So obviously you have to have Salah. It's obvious. You have to have De Bruyne. I would say De Bruyne. Bruno. You gotta have Bruno.
But people will see Guti Benza Ganjani in terms of, because you can't have the three of them. You'll see Guti. But when your top two, who's your captain, who's your vice captain?
My captain is Salah, boy.
Vice captain?
Bruno.
Yeah.
Like,
me too.
it's not that one. Is Lukaku gonna play?
Yes.
I think they said he's gonna.
going to
He
play.
was even in training.
Yeah, it's going to play.
That guy is gonna be a problem. This thing is gonna be a problem.
Lukaku versus Ben White. Who do you think?
Versus
Ben White.
Come on, man.
Who-
Ben White. Ben White. That guy. They rolled him over by Brentford. Did you see that other goal? That guy was facing that. I was like, fuck this guy. But he'll probably catch form. Maybe he'll get better. Lukaku's gonna bully that boy, man. Lukaku's big. He's gonna bully Ben White.
Yeah, he's going to bully him.
No, I think Lukaku might be a good one to have.
Yeah, and Lukaku was a good signing for
I think
Chelsea.
he might be.
He was a perfect signing for Chelsea. And his home.
Yeah.
We know the other home. I think his home is Everton. I think he made his mark there, Everton. But we'll never call it home. At least not now, because it's a small team. But if Everton can sign him, he's going to say,
But
I'm back
what is
home.
Chelsea gonna do? Are they gonna bench Werner now? Timo Werner.
No. If I was the coach, I was going to play Werner and Lukaku, because Werner makes good runs. I actually left wing or even like two strikers, and I know he's going to always drift wide and he makes good runs for the strikers. He always make good runs. I know he misses and doesn't. As a striker, he must score, but
Chelsea
he makes
has a
good
lot of
runs.
good players, man. They have Havertz, they have Ziyech. You find some of those guys being benched. They have Mount, they've got Pulisic. Pulisic is my favorite. Honestly, Pulisic is the guy who does it for me at Chelsea. That guy, when he scores the goals at Chelsea, I'm always surprised how that thing went in.
Yeah,
I'm
it was the
always
Messi.
stunned.
But
That
Pulisic
guy, Captain
at
America,
the far
man.
post.
Captain America, man, is the one. Is that player who does it for me?
Pulisic
But
for Ballon
he's
d'Or.
always injured.
Pulisic for Ballon d'Or. I mean,
Respect us.
but let me tell you what he won. He won the Super
He
Cup.
won, but
he won the
did he
Champions League,
contribute?
and he won the
How
that
did he
American
contribute?
League. I think that's the criteria this
Our
day. That's the
boys,
criteria
our
this
guys,
day.
our guys. At least have a man of the match performance. Which
but,
can't take clearly had. Not even one. There he had like 3 games man of the match in the Champions League. Crucial games.
But he won. He won the Champions League. He won the Super Cup. He also won that American Cup.
Now I'm starting to feel like the Ballon d'Or, they should give it to who's this? Lewandowski. Yeah. At first I was like, I'll give this thing to Lewandowski. Now when I started to hear the noises about Messi potentially winning that thing, I'm like, fuck.
Oh, yeah. The Ballon d'Or talk is for another. The Ballon d'Or talk is for another day. Yeah. But what I'll say is that if it's Messi against Lewandowski, I think Lewandowski will take it, or there's at least a chance. But if it's Messi against all these names I have been hearing, about Jorginho, Kante, if he's with Jorginho and Kante, if Messi is not with Lewandowski in the final 3, then it's Messi is done.
Jorginho won the thing, eh?
But he missed the fight. He missed the penalty. Yeah. And I think, and in that Italian team, it was not the clue. They needed him, but it was not like the clue. They had a lot of good players.
Not the main man.
Do you know what my player of the tournament was? Chiesa.
Oh, guys, the guy, he was good.
And I had Chelsea wanted him.
He was good.
I had Chelsea wanted to move on.
You said Juventus?
Yeah, he was the Juventus. I had they wanted to move on Ziyech to Serie A or something. Then, but I think Ziyech had a good preseason.
What? Because I don't understand this Ziyech thing. Is he just a good passer? What's that guy's game? Is he a good passer? Is he a good dribbler?
I think he's
a good passer.
And he shoots. He
has a good left foot.
A wonderful. You see that goal he scored in the Champions League when he was still playing for Ajax. When he one cut in and Keller. Okay. I think he also scored a similar goal in the preseason.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. What else?
We'll go on and on.
We'll go on and on.
That means football.
You never have an empty.
Yeah. What do you say in closing? Kevin? Let's go.
It's closing, guys. It's gonna be a great season, guys. It's gonna be a great season.
Football is back.
We're gonna have a fantastic Premier League season. I think it's gonna be very good because I think City will not run away with it. United, they're looking good, but it's all a man. You can't trust him for every game. Chelsea, with the code. Chelsea have a code that's up to
you and your codes. You've been going and
there's a code in Chelsea, boy. I'm telling you. We need hackers to come and hack that code. Pep
failed.
I think it's 4 times now, or 3 times.
Failed.
The first time he lost, I was like, and then he lost in the FA Cup. I was like, Pep is gonna come back. And then he lost again. I was like,
and I thought,
and then in the final, I was like, City's gonna win. Oh. So hey, I feel like there's a code there at Chelsea that needs to be broken. Liverpool, they will make top 4, but they won't win the league. And they're not going to be above United. You guys, you can come and do whatever to me, but Liverpool...
with
United. And United, I think, number 2 or 1. That's all I want from United. 2 or 1.
United, right now, they are where this laptop is right now, this one.
They're on top.
Top of the table.
They're top of the table.
Top of the table. But
they're top.
I know, but Kevin, Kevin Hassan.
Yeah, looking forward to a good season, guys. Yeah. La Liga, Premier League, Italian Serie A, Champions League will be good as well. Yeah.
Episode 1 done.
Yeah, boys.
Thank you.
Peace. 90 minutes.